Hello, this is IPU and Lorena Saldierna Gomez. And again, we are very pleased to be with you and to present the opportunity to remind you in regards of the English classes, the citizenship, the workshops that we're presenting, perfume making, jewelry making, the fashion designing, also the medical tutoring sessions, the veterinary services, tutorials, and some other kind of workshops, poetry, music, voice. Um, there are so many things that we are interested in to let you know people have, right, in order to develop themselves in this life. Talking about Easter, turning around and bringing up the clinical pastorship, right? Uh, Thinking about what it becomes the impossible possible, right? Um, we're going to remember last time we were talking about the 4 times that we reviewed the Bible, right? Um, we were making emphasis in the before the death and resurrection of Christ, right? We were saying that Christ came to rescue what it was lost, right? And what it was lost, it was not in the road, right? How could they be in the road ahead, right? Everybody was down the hill, mentally ill, really poor, struggling, they were beaten, and they were under very strong hands where more than developing their skills were really diminishing the importance of having the chosen people, right? And we're saying that the all the people, right, who were chosen by the Almighty were really human trafficked, right? They were found in a very poor conditions, and where Jesus Christ went to bring up out from nothing, right? The spark that provides and enables the human mind and the human being to produce, right, in order to be successful and find the exit everywhere the person goes, right? And this time we're gonna focus after Christ resurrected and ascended to heavens, right? And something that happens into the strategists, the people who were working with the militia back then, right? We were saying that something that it took the seriousness of the issue, it was that the soldiers were found drunk, right? They found evidence that they had some bottles of alcohol around, right? And what happened is that there was really no food to reach out for in situations like those, right? And barely they were able to just to put hand in something that it was drinkable, right? And it's just like if you go and go to a restaurant, eventually you know that the fish goes with the white wine, and the chicken, the red meats go to very well with the red wine, etc., etc. So these soldiers, right, were able to see the majesty of the Christ resurrection. They were describing as the sun coming out from the tomb, right? And they were describing the bright light, right? They were describing that the door placed very safe and secure with all the knots and ties and whatever, it was moved just like the feather, just like the leaf by the wind, right? And they were describing, right, all these words that we know were said in the time when Christ was presented into the world, right, for the purpose of the Son of God to have come to this earth, right? And but it is described that they were not able to understand, probably because they were Romans, right? But the passion that we are looking into focus, right, is the science, the strategy, or the higher chain of command who were enloved, were embellished, were they were not sleeping. They were not. They were tireless, looking for to find out how to negotiate with this powerful force, and what to do. How can we, right? All this embellishment, is just like the person. All these people were in love with this situation, and they were in love with this um, person called Jesus, right? Which he was resurrected. And it was this passion that once, when this Roman soldier was able to face the Christ, which he was resurrected, and he was sharing, right, the food with the loved ones. Once, when he was able to see, he was not even able to advance. It's just the same when somebody's in love with the person they were looking for. Eventually, you find the person, and you get, you know, in the face of knowing that whatever you feel, it doesn't compare with anything. It's just right there, and you're so small, and you don't know what to say, and you don't know what to do, and it's just there. The love piece that it was lost, and eventually you found. It's just like you were finding yourself, right? When these descriptions of what it was happening, right? Unable to be accepted by the higher chain of command, because they had the power to say, if all these things are happening materially in this earth, come and bring me this power, because we need to negotiate right now. We need to do all kinds of things, and just right now everything has to be done, right? And they had to, you know, they have to do it. They have to just call the next chain of command. They go command behind command in order to make things happen. And but just by the hand, just by the face, just by the bare sight of this commander, he was able not even to get close to it, but he was trying to advance, and just right there, Christ appears just right in front of him. It was, I mean, somebody could perhaps have a heart attack, right? When you are just right there, when something's so important and you don't know what to do and what to expect, obviously that you were without words, just like that. It was just the passion. It was it was just right there, the embellishment of all these things that is already being said, and all the stuff and all the miracles that they were around. Um, but it really catch up with that moment. And just right there, he believed in the Lord. And just right there became a follower. And just right there, right, unable to explain anything, the Lord saved a soul, right? Which it was not Jew, but it was a Roman. And the gentleman believed, right? Many times we heard and we read the scriptures, right? Especially the first four apostles on the New Testament. How this encounter was. The description of what happened that day when Christ resurrected, right? And it's really a great adventure to think about, and all these little details, following detail behind detail, right? And every single time that we're going to read the Bible, we're going to find details, and we're going to find and new things to think about and to be in love with this great adventure, with this real life, with this all these stories written in this one of the most marvelous things, and it has been for so many years, right? And again, we want to give thanks to the Lord because we have all these stories and we have the facts, right, that surround all these marvelous stories. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope that when you read the Bible and when you see the movies, you can be able to enjoy those moments, detail by detail, following detail by detail, in order to enjoy the majesty of all this kind of issues that surround the human life. I hope you enjoy these holidays, right? The holy, which is the holy, the Passion of Christ, right? The Christ resurrection, and I hope that the Lord can, as we join all together in prayers, so the Lord can forgive our sins, so He can make His will on us, and so we can receive some training from Him, so we can live a better life day by day. Thank you very much for your attention, and we're gonna keep on tune very soon. You have a great day. Enjoy.